My name is Caleb Hollywood Voskel from Savage County.
And I'm Robert Ware from Conatser County.
Tonight, the feature story is about the party conventions that happened the night before. All 500 citizens from the 8 different counties entered the Student Union ballroom to attend the Federalist Party convention, and others went to the Lance Arena to attend the Nationalist Party convention. There was a feeling of anticipation and excitement for what the state candidates might say. To kick off the conventions, the committee chairmen took their place behind the podium. Each stated the characteristics that give their party its strength and how they are prevalent in the world today. When the chairman began to call up the candidates running for the state treasurer, followed by comptroller, attorney general, secretary of state, lieutenant governor, and finally, governor.
When each candidate was called up to deliver their speech, they were greeted with applause. One could hear their city and county cheering for them. During the convention, more than 100 candidates gave their speeches in hope for being chosen to represent their party. Most candidates attempted to capture the audience's attention right off the bat. The candidates' speaking styles varied from one another. Some were clever with jokes, others were serious with their demeanor. In addition, the tones of the speakers were laid back, witty, and even lighthearted. In some cases, they were even more outrageous. Some did backflips, rapped, and played musical instruments. Afterwards, most citizens seemed to be quite amused and happy with the speeches. Overall, both conventions turned out to be a success. Citizens left more informed about their candidates and who they might vote for. Now back to you.
Hey there, Boy State. I'm Shabazz Khan. I have some pretty swag-tastic deals for all of you. Boy State is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and there's no doubt that you're going to want to remember your time here. So the American Legion has put together some pretty swaggy ways of making sure you do. The Class A uniforms you've been required to wear for some of the events here are for sale again. We're selling the shirts in your size for $5, and the shorts for $10. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why do I need a second pair? Because capitalism. Plus, they're pretty cool. We're also selling these sick portfolios for only $10. They're engraved with the American Legion Illinois Boy State logo, and they come with the matching Boy State pen and pad. This will get you all the ladies. And even though the counties all secretly hate each other, you have to admit that some of the lanyards they have are pretty fly. Savage, Stell, Kennedy, Keller, Hayes, Conatser, Gleason, and Geiger. You have to admit that despite our competition and rivalry, these lanyards are really cool. The lanyards won't be sold until Thursday, though you can start to buy them during lunch. They'll be sold individually for $3, but as a special deal, you can buy 2 for only $5. Buy all of these amazing souvenirs at Lawson Hall, near the area you first checked in on Saturday. Go near the bank and the post office and look for all these swag, nasty items. I'm Shabazz Khan. Thanks for listening. Now go buy our stuff.
Hi, I'm Mark Bauer from Keller County.
And I'm Terrence Williamson from Keller County. And this story is about shenanigans. There have been some shenanigans at Boy State this week. These shenanigans consist of people violating laws, not flushing toilets, rebelling against newly elected government officials, and other things that people do to cause some commotion and disruption.
This first story starts in Hayes County, where one of the cities made some laws stating that it is mandatory for toilets to be flushed. And the health commissioner, a position they decided to create for this particular matter, will check periodically to see if this rule is being followed.
There's another rule that states you are not allowed to leave your room without pants. Now, if you need to make a rule stating you need pants to leave your room, then you may have some bigger problems at hand. Of course, when some rules are made, there are always people who are going to disagree or dislike the rules. Shortly after the rule went into effect, some people were arrested for not wearing pants.
They eventually relented because there was some worry that the office they would run for could potentially be taken away from them. They continued with their protest with posters saying, "Free the boys for life."
This last one isn't as heated, but some may chuckle over it. Citizens from Gleason County have been going to other cities' floors and hallways and releasing toxic odors into the air. Some citizens have resorted to using sirens and other tactics to scare their offenders away. Now back to you.
This is Jay Gibson of Stell County with the weather. This Wednesday morning brought us long-needed pockets of sunshine through mostly cloudy skies. Highs were in the upper 70s and brought many citizens finally outside, able to enjoy the breeze. However, those citizens hoped for a suntan were quickly shattered as the afternoon brought down tears of angry gods upon the earth. Tonight, we'll see temperatures drop down to the low 60s with partly cloudy skies. Continuing the trend of slightly less frightful weather this weekend, tomorrow looks to bring in mostly cloudy skies and a 30% chance of rain over the 8-county area. The expected high is around 79 degrees, an overall warmer evening than what was experienced today. Now back to you.
Hello, I'm Marquez Roberson from Conatster County. And now what you've really been waiting for, sports results from yesterday and today. First, from Tuesday's games and the makeup games from this afternoon. Conatster County took down softball and volleyball. Geiger County's soccer team won along with volleyball. Gleason County won in basketball and football. Hayes County got a soccer and volleyball. Keller County got there in football, soccer, and softball. Kennedy County's basketball team won along with softball and volleyball. Stell County had a big day winning in basketball, football, soccer, and softball. Savage County dominated in basketball. And now, on to today's games. Conatster County got there in football, soccer, and softball. Geiger County won in basketball and volleyball. Gleason County's soccer team won today. Hayes County had a big day in basketball, soccer, softball, and volleyball wins. Keller County got wins in football, softball, and volleyball. Kennedy County took down basketball and football. Stell County continued their sports success this week with wins in football, soccer, and volleyball. Savage County won in basketball again, along with softball. Tomorrow, the championships will be decided, but not before some playoffs. In basketball, we will be going right to the finals between Savage and Kennedy. In football, with a three-way tie, Kennedy, Keller, and Gleason will be fighting for the right to play Stell in the finals. The soccer title will be decided after a playoff between Hayes and Keller to face Stell County in the championships. In softball, Savage and Conatster County will fight to play Keller. And last but not least, in volleyball, Geiger and Conatster will be fighting off with Hayes. And that does it for the BSNN Sports Report. Tune in for another edition tomorrow. Turn down for what, Boys State?